Hi, good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whichever zone you're in at the time where you are around the world. This is your host, your guy, and a very happy Arsenal fan this evening. Yes, this is DLG Reppin. That's me, DLG space Reppin. R to the E to the P to the P to the I to the N. Yes, I'm repping and I'm happy and beaming with a big smile, as you can see. 14 FA Cups. Another 5 here. There's the other 5. And then, look at that. 14 FA Cups. So, it's another one for the history. However, it has been a disastrous season for Arsenal on the pitch. And now that Mikel Arteta's got a trophy in 28 games, a lot more than the scum down the road who's won sweet FA in 12 years and 6 months. Really, Tottenham. Yeah, that scum. I'm not here to talk about the scum. I'm here to talk about the FA Cup winners. That's my Arsenal with my manager, Mikel Blood Clot Arteta's, as troops would say. Big up yourself, troops, yeah? You're done already. So, I'm going to talk about the game itself. First 5-10 minutes. You know, we looked very shaky and nervous, and it showed when Chelsea had an attack. Well, before the attack, Xhaka lost the ball, and he became the old Xhaka of the last 4 years. But it didn't really lead to anything. But yeah, the second attack, it led to... I mean, it did lead to something. Mason Mount, curling effort, well saved by Martinez. And then the second attack they had in that 10-minute spell. Well, you know, Pulisic skipping past Tierney and slotting it past Martinez. 1-0 to Chelsea. And on the balance of play, you can't say they didn't deserve it because they did. Now, after the 20-minute mark, we grew into the game. And the mentality shown by Arsenal was superb. You know, this time last year we played Chelsea in Europa League and we all know what happened. We went 1-0 down and there was no mentality, there was no fight and no enthusiasm, no passion. And we showed the passion, the fight, the enthusiasm and the correct mentality. We kept going on. We stuck to our principles. When we needed to attack, especially off the ball, we put them under pressure. And that long ball by Tierney to Aubameyang, which caused Aspilicueta all ends of problem. He got in behind him. He's going for goal. Should have been a straight red. David Luiz gets sent off for something less than that. You know? That was a straight red card. Yes, penalty and a straight red card we should have had. Those are the rules. Why didn't you use VAR yet again? Donkey referee. But, nah. Anthony Taylor, well, I don't know if I'm going to give him a 10. Like the boys have done on Arsenal Fan TV watch along, but all on the individual channel. But I will give the referee high marking, and I'll get to the referee later on this channel. For me, or should I say on this video, for me, what a performance after the 20-minute mark. And we got our penalty and we got the goal that we deserved for our display. We were all over Chelsea, you know. We just got out of the defence and the defenders were, well, they were shaky. They were the ones that were nervous. And we were forcing erratic mistakes from them, and well, I wish that first half could have played on a little bit longer. We could have gone into the interval at 2-1 up, but after the interval, we came back in, and just before the drinks break, Bellerin went on this amazing run. It was the Bellerin of old, and a superb tackle by Christiansen, that led to Bellerin landing his knee in his back, and he's screaming out in pain, riding it out like a bitch, just like Azpilicueta was screaming it out in pain, riding it out like a bitch. Good. Got yourself injured, Got yourself injured for what? For trying to cheat. You should have been sent off. But Kovacic was sent off for something he did in his second challenge, which was not even a red card, to be fair. Let's be real, it wasn't even a red card. And we missed that. Well, the referee would be looked at carefully. I think the head of the refereeing committee, or the board up there, will look at Anthony Taylor's decision not to send Aubameyang. I would love to hear what Dermot Gallagher has got to say about that. Right, let's go into let's go back into the review. Yeah, we were just on Chelsea, and we got what we deserve. Our performance was worthy of us winning the FA Cup. And I thought we battled in that second half, and Nicolas Pepe, wow, what a performance. Nutmegging Chelsea players for fun, sending them techers through the legs. Nutmeg or Meg Nuts. He was doing the Meg Nuts. He must have watched Soccer Saturday, because he was on the Meg Nuts. So allow me to go into my player rating, starting with Emilio Martinez. You know what? He had me in tears with his interview. 10 years at the club, only played a handful of games, but the games that he has played, what a phenomenal performance he's put in for us. 2 good saves, 3 good saves. I think he made more than, and his catching was on point. I'm going to give Emilio Martinez a 9 for his big part he played in our triumphant. Right, the back three. Rob Holding, the first 10 minutes, it was anything but, he was under 4 out of 10, the way he started off shaky. And he grew into the game, and he defended a lot better, a hell of a lot better, especially in the second half. He didn't really keep Giroud quiet, but he kept his composure, defended well when he had to, and believe me, he had to defend well at times. So I'm giving him an 8. David Luiz, I'm going to give him the same. He did well against Giroud, stood up against Giroud's battle in the air, and he won his fair share of headers against Olivier Giroud. And we knew how he played, us as fans. And speaking of the fans, in the watch-along, I am going to mark them down as well later on. I ain't forgotten you, Arsenal fans. Yeah, that. Right, Lewis gets an 8. Superb, another superb performance, another solid performance. Didn't put too much foot wrong there, so I'm giving him an 8. Tierney, wow, what a signing. And those Celtic fans that said that he's one hell of a player, well, he is a hell of a player. He is one hell of a performer as well. And a future Arsenal captain for me. Definitely a future Arsenal captain. Played some good balls going forward. The balls that he played over the top for Maitland-Niles, three times that in the first half we got him behind Azpilicueta and the Chelsea defence, and Maitland-Niles did that by himself, and I'm going to mark him soon. Tierney, let me give him a 9. Right, the wing backs, starting off with Bellerin. I thought he was clever in the way that he approached the game from an offensive point of view. He didn't really go forward that much, knowing that he does not want to expose the right hand side of the back three, and him having to track back. But he didn't have to do too much tracking back, to be fair. And when he did go forward, I mean, that run, wow, that was a throwback to the yesteryears of recent. He's breezing past a couple of Chelsea players, gets tackled by Christensen, with a good, and it was a good tackle, but he left the knee in his lower spine. Oh, such a shame. You went in for the tackle, he took the ball of him and gave it to Pepe, and Pepe found Aubameyang, and then the rest is history. And for me, not just that run, I think his overall performance, his concentration, his duel with Alonso, he matched him. He matched Alonso for blow after blow. So yeah, he gets an 8. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, wow. This guy, he realises that he's privileged. He's in a privileged position of work. He's playing for one of the biggest football clubs in English football. And he's quashed the arguments and, the pettiness that he had towards Mikel Arteta. For me, his performance on the pitch justified everything about Maitland-Niles' attitude, his approach, and how hard he worked to want to play for Arsenal. And for me, he gets an 8.5. And the way that he marshalled Mason Mount at times, he forced Mason Mount to go inside to cause problems, because there was no way Maitland-Niles was having it from him. So yeah, I'm going to give Maitland-Niles an 8.5. In the midfield, wow, Ceballos. Wow, you know what? It's easy to give Aubameyang the man of the match. My man of the match personally was Ceballos. He is my man of the match. What a performance. Terrific everywhere. He was all over the place like coronavirus. He was not social distancing for nobody. He was a man on a mission, and the performance levels was exceptional. That is up there with his best performance against Burnley at home. I think it was even better than Burnley at home, and his ability on the ball, just terrific to watch, and a brilliant player, and what a brilliant performance for me. Ceballos, he gets a 10. Granit Xhaka will get an 8. He put in a shift. Earlier in that 10 minutes, he lost the ball carelessly, but as he grew into the game, he was putting in tackles, winning these tackles, breaking up play, and starting off counter-attacks for us, and that was what we cry for from a midfielder, and he's doing the job, and he done a fantastic job yesterday. It was so fantastic. It was, you can hardly fault him, although he got tired towards the end. And that's for him running all over the pitch just to make sure we're not under so much pressure, and that's a tribute to Granit Xhaka. In October, he was as good as gone, and look at him today. Wow, he's played the FA Cup final that he's part of a winning team, part of the history of 14 FA Cups. Granit Xhaka, 8 for you. You know what? Let me give you an 8.5. That's you done, Granit Xhaka. My front three, Nicolas Pepe. That was a £72 million performance. Complete £72 million performance. Wow. Selling off dreams, selling off megnuts like Soccer AM. Wow. Running at that Chelsea defence. There was social distancing from you. They might as well have worn the mask and the latex gloves because they didn't know how to deal with you, especially their defence. You're running at them. I mean, if Ainsley Maitland-Niles had been onside when the ball was passed to him and the ball came to you, what a disallowed goal you scored in that first half. Wow. Techers. It's Techers, there's no word for it other than phenomenal strike. Caballero didn't even move. You were absolutely phenomenal, Pepe. The best game I've seen you play in an Arsenal shirt since you signed. And I'll tell you something, get pre-season under your belt. If you're listening to this video, Pepe, maybe you're not listening, but if you are listening, make sure you get pre-season under your belt. Make sure you stay behind in training and work on your weaknesses, because before the season kicks off again, let me tell you something. You are going to be a hell of a world-class player for the ability that you have. You're in the best league in the world, in the most privileged position in your life, and you're playing for Arsenal Football Club. You're representing the greatest team in London. Remember that, yeah? For me, you're getting a 9. Straight 9.5. And actually, yeah, straight 9.5 from me. On the other side of the wing, Pierre, Emerick, Aubameyang. 2 goals. That's all I asked for. He did work hard as well off the ball, tracking the wingers and putting in the shift. And how honest was his performance off the ball? 10 out of 10 for effort. And the goals he scored, the penalty, side netting into the side of the net, that's uncoachable. And sending Caballero back to Benazares, he's sending him packing out of Chelsea Football Club, because that's his last game. I'll be surprised if he's a Chelsea member of staff player next season. He's been sent packing. Bye-bye. And his overall performance, world class. Especially the way he took his goal. Mugged off Zuma in front of only 2 point whatever billion people were watching. And dinked Caballero again and made the muggins out of him. So he's mugged off 2 Chelsea players in one motion. And for me, he's one of the best strikers in the world of football. Now, come on this channel, my channel, and come on my comment section and let's argue about this. And try and argue with me, actually. Try and argue with me. I mean, you'll be dumb enough to argue with me about that factor that Aubameyang's not one of the best strikers in the world. And for anyone who says Aubameyang does not turn up in big games, oh my word. Are you dumb? Are you actually dense? Google these stats for me and drop it in my comment section below. What the fuck are you watching? Aubameyang, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. When you even fucking speak his name out of your mouth, put some fucking respect on it. Stand up straight, arms to your side straight, feet together, and shout and call out Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Respect to the striker. Check out his goal scoring record from day dot. Shut up. Shut up. That's what I'm saying to you people them who's telling me or trying to tell the world that Aubameyang don't turn up in big games. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. And go in your bed. Aubameyang, giving them a 9.5 because I've said Ceballos was the man of the match. Best player on the pitch. Hands down. That's Ceballos. But Aubameyang rang him close. If he had got the hat-trick, I would have to consider giving him man of the match. Whew. What, 9.5 for you, Aubameyang. Fabulous performance. Fucking fabulous. Alexander Lacazette, link up play, A1. Holding up the ball, A1. Worked as hard as any other Arsenal player, although he tired towards the end, and we had to bring on Eddie Nketiah just to give him that rest. But other than that, he played his part. He played his big part in winning us the FA Cup, and he contributed significantly. So Lacazette, giving him an 8. The substitutions, not worth marking them down. Nketiah, Kolasinac, and Socrates. They did their jobs, you know. I mean, Socrates, well, he caused Pedro to get injured. All he had to do is show him down the line, which he did. It made it easier for Martinez to come out and gobble that ball under Pedro, and Socrates did his job and made sure Pedro will have a nightmare situation when going to Roma as an injured player. Oh well, Roma's problem. That's Roma's business. Nothing to do with us. He wanted to he wanted to take on Socrates, do his best to beat him, find a goal for Chelsea, but he ended up on a stretcher. Oh well, that's his arse on the stretcher. And that's his arse on the Roman treatment table. Oh well. So, let me get to the referee, Anthony Taylor. 9.5. You almost got a 10, but poor decisions. Not to send off. You failed to send off Azpilicueta for denying Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang a goal-scoring opportunity, which you booked him for. You got that wrong. You failed in your decision to allow Kovacic to play on and not even talk to him. I think it was worth a talking to, just saying to him, look, this is the big occasion. You're watched by billions of people around the world. You may have your family watching, your children watching, and I don't want to send you off. But one more petulance, one more bad tackle, and I'm going to send you off. And he should have had a word with him. He should have had a word with him in his ear. And he sent him off for what looked like just an honest foul, but it was, in his eyes, I don't know what he saw. So he got that decision wrong. Now, Chelsea fans will possibly come on my channel, and tell me that Anthony Taylor was a poor referee and he was on Arsenal's side. He was a 12th man. And all that fucking bollocks malarkey. But I've seen in fixtures gone by when we've played Chelsea home or away that, especially away, referees have been for them. You know, the amount of Arsenal players I see sent off, it's in that fixture, it's unreal. Gabriel Palista, you know, I've seen another Arsenal player sent off as well. It's unreal. And I can go as far as Jose Mourinho era, but that's another story. So I've done my player rating. I did not mark the substitutions down. I've marked the referee down, and before I get to the fans, Mikel Arteta, masterclass in tactics. Again, silly cunts. I'm gonna repeat it again. Fucking silly cunts. Fucking silly cunts who wanna tell me or tell the world that he picked up cones for Pep Guardiola, when he tactically outclassed Pep Guardiola in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Shut him down. Lockdown. He put him on quarantine in that semi-final. He's tactically out-maneuvered his master like it was nothing. Seriously, shut the fuck up. What do you know about football? And if you want an argument, then drop it in the comment section below. Let me hear it. You guys picking up Pep's bibs and cones. Are you for real? Are you that stupid? Are you dumb? Seriously, what's wrong with people? Anyway, Mikel Arteta, masterclass in tactics. Watched Frank Lampard's substitutions and he counted it quickly to bring on Kolasinac, Socrates, 2 defenders and a striker, you know. And he brought the 2 defenders on to make sure we shore up at the back and make sure nothing goes wrong. When I saw Kolasinac, I was like, oh God, he's only going to come on and make a mistake. That's the nervousness of watching Kolasinac put on an Arsenal shirt and doing something of a job. And Arteta's told him, just do the most simplest thing. Oh, who knows? You scratch your head on that one, yeah. So for me, Arteta overall, 10 out of 10. Right, the Arsenal fans, 10, 11, 12, 100. They fucking deserve it. You Arsenal fans on watch along, yeah? Fucking big up yourselves. Yeah? Shout out to yourselves. You were non-stop. You were non-stop lively. Non-stop at all to the T. You were non-stop. You've got behind that team no matter what, and your passion, your emotion, your joy, it was beautiful to see. Fucking beautiful to see. And long may that continue. Our manager, my manager, Mikel Arteta. Our striker, my striker, Pierre, Emerick, Aubameyang. I'll give you my player is Gabriel Martinelli. That's all I want to say on that. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, excuse my language. I will apologise in advance. I might have sounded a little bit wound up, but I can't have people talking nonsense. That's how it is. Say it how it is, with your eyes. That's how I roll. If you have an argument about my ratings of my team to the referee, the management, and the fans, yeah, let's talk about it. Drop me your conversation. Yeah, drop me a conversation in my comment section below. While you're doing that, I hope if you do enjoy my channel and enjoy me as DLG Reppin, smash the thumbs up like button. And the big one for me, I'm still on 42 subscribers. I'm waiting, even if it's 43, I'll be happy. But I'm waiting on more than 43, more than hundreds and thousands. Smash that subscribe button for me, yeah? You know who I am already? For those that don't know who I am, now you know who I am. Smash that subscribe button for me. All I want is as many subscribers as possible, yeah? 42 and counting, 958 for a live stream. Yeah, for those of you that have viewed my channel. You know, close, not too, yeah, more or less close to 6,000 viewers. I'm happy about that. Smash that subscribe button again. Left, right, centre, passionately and hard. And I will bring you more footballing context at its very best. And I aim to improve this channel even better than ever before. So once again, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with me. And thank you for tuning in. This is your host. This is your guy himself, DLG Reppin. And it's peace again, love again. And peace, love, and bless again. That's it. Otherwise, have a good night. Rest well. And Arsenal Football Club, the most successful FA Cup winning team in history. 14 FA Cups. I'll say no more. Congratulations to my Arsenal. And long may prosperity and success continue our way. And a message before I go to Stan Kroenke, your enterprise, KESE, and your board of directors. Back this manager. He's just shown you what he's done in 28 games. Yeah? 6 months. He's won a trophy. If you want more of the same in the near future to the long-term future, let's back this manager. No, you guys need to back this manager. Otherwise, good night. I'm out of it, and I should be back tomorrow evening with more football context. Ta-ta. Up the Arsenal.